Tyler Anderson will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here's Jeff Mcneal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
At the plate now, James Mccann, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0. Now Mccann with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Alford's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Adam Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Brian Reynolds. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. Ball one. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 on its way. Two out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 249 the average coming in. 9 homers and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now into the box, Colin Moran, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Now a curveball misses inside. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fouled away. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Anthony Alford. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Perez.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Moran, the runner at first with 2 gone. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So here's Pete Alonso. On a line, that's a base hit. Villar is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Jeff Mcneal will be the next to take a turn. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Nimmo is right there, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Jacob Stallings is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Stallings is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave one. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James Mccann.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Alford is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Conforto.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 1-1. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 4-0. Digging in will be Eric Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory. Polanco.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Pirates nothing. Now it'll be Pete Alonso. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Reynolds is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
So the next to bat will be Jeff McNeal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Oviedo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate, James Mccann, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Oviedo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. That's popped up. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Alford.
Anthony Alford.
Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Oviedo.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Now the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. There goes Defoe. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail here 4-0. Dwayne Underwood Jr. will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
56.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. One and one. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Bases are empty, one man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Two and one now. Nimmo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Turned on down the line. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in once again is Jacob Stallings. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that's in there, base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A man on third with 2 down. Ripped down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Pirates 1. J.D. Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First delivery to him.
Pull, that's inside.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and two. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard down the line. Boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, Jeff Mcneal, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
2-1. Swing and a line drive. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Miguel Castro will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Into the box, Anthony Alford struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Alford gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Phillip Evans will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Number 49 will come on now and pinch run here. First delivery to him as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. Mccann is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch on the way, and he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 out here and a runner at second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Pirates leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Number 49 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Michael Feliz.
James Mccann stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one.
James.
And now the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now back, right fielder, Conforto.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, Mccann.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now the 3-0 offering.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand one, but they lead it 4-1. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder,
Wow, talk
number
about
10.
having a pretty special game.
Yeah.
That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Brian Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Stallings on at first, nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Nobody out, runner on first. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in is Eric Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-1 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Colin Moran, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in next, Colin Moran. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And Mcneal will put it away to retire the side. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sam Howard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate is Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 49 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count. That's
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Popped him up. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And now Kevin Newman. He'll start things out against the closer Edwin Diaz.
The first baseman, Kevin Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The pitcher, number 54, Sam.
Michael Perez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5.
From the stretch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Frazier.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Jacob Stallings, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns his 8th victory of the season. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.